Hey, scholars! I'm so glad you're back. Today's purpose is on identifying and matching syllables and words. This is going to help us with our reading and writing skills. Today's lesson is Module 1, Cycle 2, Lesson 10.
Materials!
The material you need today is your thinking cap. Here we have our learning targets. Let's take a look at the first one together. I can identify the vowel spellings in a word to help me determine how many syllables are in the word and use that information to decode it. The second learning target says, I can segment a 2-syllable word to identify each syllable type. And the final learning target, I can read a 2-syllable word.
Transition song.
We've been working on some long words, sound by sound by sound. We've been working on some long words so we can read more words aloud. Take a word like maybe and break it into parts. May plus be makes maybe, and now it's time to start. Now it's time for us to be syllable sleuths again. That means we're looking for clues in the words to help us break it into syllables so that we can read it easily. Here's the first word we're going to look at. Remember, as a syllable sleuth, our first job is to identify the vowels. Go ahead and name the vowels that you see. I notice A, I, A, I. Our second job is to focus in on all of the consonants. Let's go ahead and name these consonants together starting at the beginning. M, N, T, N. I'm zooming in for my next step. I'm looking closely to see where I might be able to divide this word into its syllables. It looks like we have 2 consonants next to each other in the middle. That usually gives us a clue that we should split the word right there. Now we have our 2 syllables, and it's time to read each one. Let's focus ourselves on the first syllable. And I notice we have the AI vowel team. So the first syllable says main. Great work. Let's see if we can do the same thing on the second syllable. Again, we see AI, which means the second syllable says tain. Read the full word with me. Maintain. Great work, syllable sleuth. Here's our second word. Our first job is to take a look at the vowels. Go ahead and name the ones that you see. Let's check them. A, E, A. Great. Now we know that we have to look at our consonants. Let's name the consonants together. G, T, W, Y. As our next step, we need to split this word into its syllables. Is that where you thought we should split it? Let's take a look at our first syllable. I notice a magic E. So the first syllable says gate. Let's peek at our second syllable. I notice a clue. Do you see our vowel team? AY makes a long A sound. The second syllable says way. What's the full word? Say it with me. Gateway.
Transition song.
Do you know the words we'll read? The words we'll read, the words we'll read. Do you know the words we'll read? They have 2 syllables.
Word work.
We're going to do an activity here together where we take a look at different words and break them up into their syllables, and then we match the syllable patterns. Let's first read the words together. I see robot, napkin, token, shellfish. I'd first like to look at that word robot. As I look closely at this word, I notice it's 2 syllables. The first syllable, ro, is an open syllable, making that long O sound. And the second syllable, bot, is closed in by that T, making a short O sound. Robot. We have open and closed. Let's look at our other words to see if the other words might have that same syllable pattern. Token. Toe is open, just like that first syllable in robot. Ken is closed, just like that second syllable in robot. Robot and token both have an open syllable and then a closed syllable. Now let's dig into the word napkin. Say it. Napkin. I notice that nap is a closed syllable. That P is closing in the A, so it makes a short vowel sound. We have closed as our first syllable. Let's take a look at the second syllable, kin. The N is closing in that I, so it makes a short vowel sound. Again, we have a closed syllable. Do you see another word in our list that has 2 closed syllables? If you said the word shellfish, you're right. I hear shell, fish. That L sound is closing in the E to make a short E sound. And fish, that sh sound closes in the I, so it's a short I sound. Napkin and shellfish both have 2 closed syllables. If you were able to pair these words, you've done a great job identifying those syllable types. It's very cool to find patterns in words. You did a great job with that activity.
Closing reflection.
How did you take responsibility for your learning today? Were you paying close attention to the multiple, meaning many, syllable types in each word? That is a tricky skill, but I know you'll get the hang of it. Great work today. Keep practicing. I'm so happy that you finished this cycle with me. See you later.